Previously on Tomb Raider 2. Let's see. I see body parts flying, which means that we killed him. Sweet. And with that, the adventure continues. Welcome back, everyone, to the Tomb Raider Marathon. I'm Jonathan Wolf, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing Tomb Raider 2, and we're doing level 3, which is Bartoli's Hideout, or Bartoli's Hideout. So yeah, with that said, let's get started. Now, before we begin, there's actually something really interesting that they added, and that is the Story So Far option when you load the game. And basically, to put it simply, they will basically show you cutscenes that you already saw, whether it's FMV or in-game cutscenes, like the end cutscene from Great Wall. But yeah, basically tells you like, previously on Tomb Raider 2, even though I already did a previously segment. But yeah, with that said, let's go into Bartoli's Hideout. And this is actually another level that is pretty difficult to get through without using a med pack. And also, I just realized that I didn't save at all when I did Venice, so yeah, that's oops. But I'll make sure to be better at saving when it comes to future levels. But yeah, let's go ahead and fail miserably at this simple platforming challenge because we're bad at this game. And yeah, let's go ahead and bail the boat for the rest of the game because yeah, we are no longer going to be using the boat. So rest in peace, boat. You were useful for one thing, even though you were not useful for, even though you could be skipped entirely. But yeah, here we got some, in this dock, we got some rats, or mice, and we also have the big kahuna, which drops a large med pack. And we still have more rats to kill, 2 more, and then we have 1 more after we flip this switch, which is going to open the doors to the hideout, and it's also gonna, you know, it's gonna spawn a guy. Also, I did not mean to fall, but whatever. You know, it's funny, because when it comes to gun guys, the idea is to get in their face, but when it comes to these 2 melee guys, the idea is to be far away. Because, you know, these guys can do, they can pull quite a punch. I can tell you that right now. So yeah, now we can go into the hideout itself. Now, I guess I should mention real quick that in this water, there's pretty much nothing to do. Now, I forgot what it is, but over here, I'm probably talking out of my ass. Yes, I am, because there's nothing here. But yeah, basically, in this water, there's pretty much nothing. There will be some return paths, but I don't think it's going to be in this area. But yeah, basically, you can explore the water as you wish. But again, there is literally nothing you can do in the water. So yeah, the water is pointless. So let's just get out of here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to get my shotgun. Because as soon as we enter this, as soon as we enter the building, there's going to be a gun guy up in that balcony. But there's also going to be a gun guy behind that pillar right in front of me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, and oh my god, I'm not used for R2 being the sidestep button. Oh my god. All right, but basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a beeline for that pillar right there, so that I avoid taking a lot of damage from that guy that is on the top, but also I can kill this guy with ease, as you can see right there. And now that he's dead, I'm gonna take my automatics. And then I'm going to go over this way so I can avoid taking damage from that guy. And basically, we're going to do some side jump action. And there we go. See, take a plunge. And yeah, with that said, let's explore this area. So that first guy drops some shotgun shells, and that guy drops some automatic clips, which is awesome. Now, before we continue, we're going to go through here, and there's going to be 2 dogs. Or 2 Doberman, which, you know, I like dogs, but part of me does feel cathartic killing the Dobermans, because, yeah, I love dogs, but, man, Dobermans, I'm honest to God afraid of Dobermans. I have a legitimate fear for those dogs. Like, they're so tall, they're so big, and yeah, all that. All right, let's pop a flare, and we want to be careful because here we have these knight statues. They're gonna try to knight Lara, but we don't want to be a knight. We want to be a Tomb Raider. And yeah, basically just avoid them, time yourself. And once you get across all of them, they will be deactivated for good. Now, pulling this lever, what it did is going to open a door outside of the building. And we actually saw this door. It's actually to... I guess I can show you real quick. But it's actually to the right from the building, which is... Yeah, it's right over there at the end. And I'm getting shot at. Holy crap. How dare you! You shooting at me? You jackass? Alright. Alright, so now we gotta get up there. And there's two ways you can actually do this. The first way is the faster way, which is by essentially just standing on this tile and then just jump, and you can actually grab this ladder. But if you want to do the legit way, which honestly, why? What you can do is you can actually pull up here on the slope, and then you want to slide a bit, and then you can actually, or not, never mind. You want to, man, I cannot do this thing correctly. I guess that's the game telling me, hey, just do the path you always do. But yeah, just jump at the very end. You can actually not grab the ledge. Oh my god, what the heck am I doing? I can't do it, people. I can't do it. Like, this is alien to me. I can't do this. Good lord. Alright, slide a bit, jump, grab the ledge. There we go. Alright, so after that true challenge of wits, or that true challenge, that was the final boss, guys. That was the final boss. Let's go ahead and push this movable block. Now you only want to put it. Now you can only pull this or push this once to make this jump, but I'm gonna pull it twice or push it twice so I can have a more clear jumping. So basically we have to jump up here. And yeah, don't forget to pick up the automatic clips from this guy. And yeah, let's go ahead and climb the ladder. You can actually jump and grab the ledge to cut a little bit of time, because when you hold the action button, Lara's gonna slowly get on the ladder, and yeah, you basically have to do some shambling, which is no bueno. Alright, so let's make a beeline for this scaffolding, because behind me there's actually a gun guy, and you can try to kill him if you want, but there's actually a very easy way to get him through here, which we're gonna see later. Now for this part, you wanna shimmy all the way to the end on the left, and you wanna pull up and then just wanna jump. And yeah, with that said, now we're just gonna jump over to this platform, and now we have, and then we gotta jump here. And now the idea is you have to make a jump for that entry. However, if you do that, you're gonna take some damage. However, that being said, there is a way to minimize your damage, and that is if you try to fall on the platform that is underneath me. So what you want to do is you want to tap backwards, and then you want to hold action, but do not grab the ledge. Instead, you want to just tap action so that Lara will slide into the platform. So yeah, just tap action, and you'll take fall damage, but you'll take less fall damage as if you're actually making a jump from the scaffolding into here. Alright, so as soon as we enter the building from this other side, we're actually going to spawn 2 dogs. And we're going to get our magnums out, because there's going to be another guy right over there. And yeah, these guys also take 7 shots, and yeah, this guy doesn't drop anything. Alright, so the guy that I said that could shoot at you is behind this door right here. And to open the door, there is a lever right here to the left part of this room. And yeah, basically that lever is going to open that door, and it's going to let this guy out. So I'm just going to wait for him, and then I'm going to kill him effectively and immediately. And then we actually want to go here because not only was a guy here, but there was also, not in this side, but in this side we have the stone dragon. So yeah, we have ourselves the first secret, which is awesome. Alright, let's break the window. And then I'm going to stand on this tile, and I'm going to wait for a gun guy that spawns. Now, these gun guys can also break these windows, but I'm just going to shoot it just because. Just to have more room to work with, you know? Alright. And this guy drops some Uzi clips, which is pretty good because we can actually get the Uzis in this level. And also, we have a bit of a sneak peek of things to come, which is awesome. Alright, and now I'm going to... Okay, how do I want to do this? 8... Alright, I'm going to use my magnums first. And basically what's going to happen is, as soon as you enter this room, that door on the distance is going to open, and it's going to spawn a guy with a bat and a dog. However, there's also going to be a guy with a bat that's going to spawn right behind you. So if you think you can just run away, yeah, it's not going to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a running jump for this table. And then I'm going to... Oh, he got me. Yeah, look at all the damage they did. Like, my god. But yeah, basically just... Yeah, I wanted to target the dog first instead of the guy, but... Oh well. It is what it is. Okay, so remember when I said back in the Palace Midas video that I got stuck because I never went a certain direction? Well, this is where I first got stuck in Tomb Raider 2 because, yeah, one thing that I will say, that one criticism I'll actually give this game when it comes to the level design is that sometimes the way to go is not very obvious. Now that being said, you can also use flares to tell where you have to go, but sometimes that's not usually the case, or it's more obvious when you use flares in Tomb Raider 3 and 4 and beyond. But for Tomb Raider 2, it's not that obvious. But essentially what you want to do is you want to find this fireplace, and this here is a movable block. And how could you tell it's a movable block? Shut up. Yeah, that's my answer. I guess the textures jiggle a bit. Maybe that's why. But yeah, this thing is a movable block. And yeah, for a long time, I did not know that that was a movable block. And essentially, I just ran around in circles in this area trying to find out where the hell I needed to go. But, well, now we actually know where to go. Now, something I forgot to mention is that you can also pick up the flares. However, Lara takes, like, forever to pick them up. To the point that, yeah, you can pick up 2 items by how slow she does this. Which is pretty funny. Alright, let's one-shot this rat, or mice. And now, here we have a bit of a tricky situation because we got a slope and we also have these blades. However, I'm gonna say no to that. So yeah, we're just gonna dive right here, and yeah, this is a very easy way to avoid the blades. And you don't even activate one. I believe you activate the second one when you land on the second tile. But yeah, just if you go down the slope and you can avoid both blades, I can condemn you. No, I praise you because yeah, I have never went down the slope in any of my playthroughs of Tomb Raider 2. Okay, so right here we got a trap similar to the one from Palace Midas, speaking of. And basically, as soon as we stand on this tile, we're going to turn off the flames on all these 4 platforms. And basically, what you have to do is you basically have to run it. Now, what I like to do is I like to stand in the middle-ish of this tile and then do a running jump. And then after the running jump, I do standing jumps. And you're actually going to make it... Yeah, you're gonna make it just fine. Now, I am going to take my automatics because there's going to be a guy right there. And we also have some dogs. So let's kill them real quickly. And yeah, now we have this room. And this room we have this long vertical room with some chandeliers. And basically for this room, we have to do two things. We have to get a key, and we also need to open a trapdoor. Now, to open the trapdoor, what you can do is you can actually head for that switch over there. However, we're going to get that switch on the way back after getting the key. So, I'm just going to bypass that lever for now. Now, to my right, after getting to the second chandelier, we're going to find this lever. And this lever is going to open a painting that is going to contain the key that we need. And right here we got one of my favorite tracks from this game, which only plays in this room, which is very, very, very disappointing. Oh man, I am so happy that I'm finally doing this marathon. Like I mentioned, I've been wanting to do this marathon for ever since I started YouTube, but I feel that if this was like my first playthrough, I think I will be doing an injustice to what is essentially the franchise that got me into gaming and other things as well, which we're gonna get into them in due time. Okay, so now so we open the way to the key. However, yeah, the chandelier is a bit too high for us to get into the ledge. However, I guess, you know what, I can just show you real quick. There's actually a very easy way. There's actually a way to get the key early. And basically what you want to do is from this chandelier, you want to do a running jump for the window that is right here. And basically we want to do the same thing we did last time, which is we want to back up, and then we want to tap the action button. And Lara will slide into this room where the key is. Now, we're not going to get the key because we're going to do it the legit way. But basically, what we want to do is we essentially want to make this... We essentially want to make the third chandelier to be on the position of this chandelier so that we can actually, you know, have an easier time to grab that key. And yeah, we're basically going on our way to do this. And you can skip this if you want, if you do that little technique that I showed you. However, by not coming through here, we're gonna miss a kill and an item. So yeah, with that said, we want to get all the kills. So let's go. All right, so let's get our shotgun, because as soon as we get into this next area, we're gonna spawn a guy with a bat. And unlike the guys with pistols, these guys can kind of follow you around because they can actually get up ledges, as you can see right there. But yeah, let's go ahead and blow him away. And collect a small med pack. Awesome. Now, I don't think there's anything... Yeah, there's nothing where he spawned. But here we have this lever. And... No, I'm not going to do a running jump because I'm going to overshoot it. Let's just do a standing jump. There we go. Alright, let's pull this lever. And what this lever is going to do is it's going to invert the positions of the first and third chandelier. So essentially, the third chandelier is on the highest position, while the first one is on the lowest position, as you can see right here. And I guess this is a way to get to that lever, but yeah, I'm not going to risk it because I've never actually done a running jump from this point. Now, to get down, it can be a bit more tricky, but basically what I like to do is I like to stand like right over here, which is on the middle, like halfway through the middle of the tile on the edge. Actually, you know what? I can just do it on the edge. Think of my saying. And then just do a standing jump. So yeah, just do the same for this one. And now we can actually go and get the key. And yeah, for this part, you actually need to grab the ledge. So yeah, it takes a little bit longer, but you know, I showed you another easier and faster way without pretty much skipping this room. So, you know. Now, something I'm also going to be doing a lot in this game is something called dangle or dangle cancel. And essentially, when you grab a ledge, or when you grab a thick ledge, you may actually see Lara just dangle for a second. And when she does this animation, you cannot shimmy or pull up on ledges. And there's actually a way to cancel this animation. So what you want to do is you want to grab the ledge and then immediately let go and grab immediately. So essentially I'm gonna grab, let go and grab, and as you can see, Lara is letting go, but she's immediately grabbing the ledge. And this technique, you can actually use this to essentially cancel the dangling animation that she does right here. Now, this technique is not on the first game, which is why I didn't like mention it, because if you try to do it on Tomb Raider 1, yeah, you're just gonna fall off. So, yeah, don't do that. Instead, you just have to take your time. But yeah, that's actually a technique that you can do to save a couple seconds if you're doing a speed run, you know. Alright, so we pull the lever, and the trapdoor that opened is behind the fireplace. And the easiest way to get through it is, well, just where the lever was. Which is why I saved the lever for last. See? It was all planned. Alright, so right here we got a lever. And what this lever is going to do is it's going to open a shortcut. However, this shortcut is really not that interesting because, yeah, this shortcut, if we go through here, yeah, basically, well, first off, you can actually see a ladder here, and yeah, basically that ladder takes you back to the room with the chandeliers, and right over here where we see this little, like, grating, yeah, that's where the beginning of the level was. So it's a shortcut, but really not that of a shortcut. Alright, so now we're gonna go down here, and this part is completely optional, but we can actually get 2 items in this little room. First off, we got some grenades. Now, you do want to be careful because sometimes Lara will move while she grabs them, and she will actually clip through the wall. So, yeah, you gotta be careful. And right here, we got another lever, which is gonna open a trapdoor above me. And yeah, you may also notice that here we got the gold dragon, which is the second secret of the level. And yeah, the trapdoor open is right over here, and this will take us back to that room with the flame trap. So yeah, will basically take us before the room with the chandeliers. So I guess if you forgot the key for some reason, this shortcut exists. So I mean, yeah, that's honestly like the best possible answer I can think of. Also, oh no, it's dark, but that's okay. We just have to go back the way we came. And back in this area we go. And in this area, we can actually use the key that we got, which is the library key. The library. The library. Awesome. Alright, so let's get our pistols, because we're going to be a guy with a bat. So let's dispose of him. And we can collect a small med pack. Now, here we got 3 directions. Now, this door we can actually open immediately, and this door is locked. But before we open the door to my right, I'm going to go straight first, because this path will allow us to open the door on the left. Now, these bookcases, you can actually climb them, which is not very obvious, but it's actually kind of funny. You can actually climb bookcases. And yeah, basically, after killing some rats, we're gonna pull the lever and open the door and open the left door from the library. And by opening the door, we will spawn a gun guy. And did he just went through the door? I think he did. Wow. Or he tried. Well, I guess we're gonna make his wish come true, because yeah, we're gonna open this door real quick. Now through this door, there's gonna be 2. As soon as you step on the tile in front of me, or one of the tiles in front of me, we're gonna spawn 2 gun guys in that room. And yeah, basically, I'm just gonna wait for them and watch how they go through the window. Oh my god, so awesome. And hey, jerk. Alright. So that's the end of those guys. And yeah, we got some shotgun shells and some Uzi clips. Which is pretty sweet. Now, this area, you can explore if you want. However, we're going to come into this area once we get an item. And yeah, we can actually open this door by just standing on it. Or standing in front of it. But yeah, we're going to go back to this area once we get a key item that we need. So instead, so yeah, but yeah, I wanted to kill those guys early just in case. Alright, so now we want to climb this bookcase that is to my left of the room. And then we're going to jump over to this platform, which is behind me while climbing the ladder. And then we want to climb this bookcase right here. Alright, so now we got another tricky area, and there's two ways you can actually do this. You can either slide off and then jump at the end of the slope to land on a platform. But I'm going to do the same technique that I showed you to get the library key. So what you want to do is you want to slide backwards and then just tap action button, and you're going to slide into this roof bit. And yeah, basically the idea that you have to do is just slide off and then jump and land on that platform and then just do a running jump to that platform and then just go through here. Okay, so now the objective is to go down into that hut that you see right in front of us. However, we can actually get a new weapon or a returning weapon if we decide to go this way first. So what you want to do is you want to be on the rightmost side of this tile, and then you want to do a running jump and grab the ledge. And then we want to go into this little opening that you see right over here. And down here, we can actually claim the Uzis. Yes, we got the Uzis back. And the Uzis are as broken as they were in Tomb Raider 1. Or, not broken, but overpowered. Now, I believe in this game, they actually reduced the amount of Uzi ammo you get per pickup. But I'm actually not sure on that because I don't remember. Actually, let me check real quick. How many ammo do I have? Okay, yeah, so as you can see, 480. Wait a minute. I was supposed to have like 500 or something. And yeah, I believe in this game, Uzi clips now give you 80 ammo instead of 100. So, yeah, they actually minimize the amount of Uzi clips you can actually get in this game, which is very interesting, all things considered. Alright, so in this hut, as soon as you step on this tile, we're going to spawn a gun guy. Oh, come on, dude. That's so stupid. Also, yeah, I gotta check real quick. 226. 266. So yeah, also automatic clips are also nerfed. Instead of giving you 50, they now give you 40, which, it's 10 less, but what are you gonna do? Alright, I'm gonna take my grenade launcher because we're gonna fight a guy that's gonna start shooting at us. But in this table, we can get the detonation switch. And basically, we have to use this thing to, well, detonate a detonator. Alright, so now I'm gonna jump over here. And then I'm gonna blast this guy immediately. And yeah, that guy spawns as soon as you open the door, not when you pick up the switch. But yeah, with that said, we can now properly finish the level. I'm gonna take my pistols for now. And yeah, I don't have a lot of health. Also, I haven't saved my game again, so yeah, I'm playing a little Daredevil today, which is awesome. But you know what? That's actually good because I save a bit too much in Tomb Raider 1. Let's make ourselves a challenge. Even though this will not be a no loads, no match challenge, just to put it out right now. Okay, so as you can see right here, we got this detonator box, and this is where the detonator key goes. However, if you want to get the third secret, do not use the detonator key, because if you use the detonator, you're actually going to despawn the secret. So what you want to do is you want to go over here to this building, and then you want to across this window, and on this table here we can get the third and final secret, giving us a buttload of shotgun shells. Now, what's also pretty funny is that you don't even need the detonator key, because yeah, all you have to do is just get over here, climb up, and yeah, you can actually just end the level through here, because yeah, down here or down there is the end of the level. So yeah, there's literally no point on getting the detonator key, which is pretty funny, all things considered. But yeah, let's go ahead and do some Olympic diving maneuvers. And let's just use the detonator key, because who the hell is going to know that you can actually just, you know, skip it entirely, you know? Not to mention that this is a walkthrough, man, so I have to show everything. Alright, so I'm going to use my automatics, because as soon as you use the detonator key, you're going to spawn a gun guy up on that balcony. And this guy can kill you very easily if you don't expect him. Also, you can try, but the camera angles will never show you the, they will never show you the building getting blown up. Instead, they're just gonna do some flip map shenanigans, and yeah, as you can see, we blew it up! We blew it up! So yeah, basically, now we just have to get on top, which is right through here. I said, which is right through here. There we go. And yeah, so you can see, and yeah, this is where the table with the secret should have been, but yeah, as you see, it's all gone. There's nothing here. It's all gone. Now I guess I should mention real quick that if you want, you can shimmy your way on that roof where that guy was, but he doesn't drop anything, so there's no point on getting there or going there. But yeah, with that said, let's pop a flare real quick and get ourselves and show some disappointments, seeing that we're literally going into a wall. So yeah, let's just slide in and let's end the level. And there you guys have it. That is Bartoli's hideout. And yeah, I didn't save again, but thankfully I will save in the next level, because next up we have what I would say is the first really hard level of the game when it comes to doing a no medpack run, because next up we have honestly one of my favorite levels in the game, which is Opera House. But until then, this is Jonathan Wolf. Thank you all for watching this episode of the Tomb Raider Marathon, and I will see you all in the next video. Take it easy, everyone.